Boys and girls, sports fans of all ages, welcome to the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We're coming to you live from Mustang Gym here in Kim, Colorado for a JV varsity doubleheader featuring the visiting Holly Wildcats taking on the hometown Kim Branson Lady Mustangs. Should be a lot of fun, and we couldn't do these broadcasts without our presenting sponsors, Trinidad State College, LARCC Trucking, Right Tires of Kim, Colorado, and Ogallala Commons. We have a JV contest coming your way. We have pretty much all the names and info for you, with the exception of a couple of Holly players that I do not have information for. If they have subs, we apologize. We didn't have programs prepared. But we are getting ready to go and going to take a quick break here for our Pledge of Allegiance. All righty, folks, about to get started. Let's see if we announce lineups. No, we're just going to get this JV game underway. Should be a pretty good contest today. Just watching these two young groups of ladies warm up. They appear to be pretty evenly matched. On the floor tonight, first for the visiting Holly Wildcats, we have in the front row number 11, Lucy Schwab, number 16, Alexandria Smith, and number 6, Caitlin Stoom. Oh, as they rotate now, it's number 3, Carly Collins come to the front line, number 15, Collins Heck in the back row, and number 8, Katrina Bryan. On the floor for the Lady Mustangs, back to serve is sophomore Bristol Jackson. Joining her on the back row, sophomore Laurie Whitney and sophomore Anaí Martinez. Up here on the front row, close near to far, is Maricel Campos, Elise Comden, and Alora Rayfield. First serve by Jackson, up and over. Campos has a tough time with that one, and that's 1 point Holly. Joined today here in the booth by the one and only, often imitated, never duplicated, Kendra Doherty. How we doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Doing well. That was Carly Collins on the serve. Jackson's just going to push it over. Nice dig out of the net by Schwab, but kind of came up our way, trying to get us involved in the game. I appreciate that. You know, they don't want us getting bored up here in the
That's
booth.
right. Exactly.
This is sophomore Alora Rayfield on the serve for the Mustangs. Nice returns. Whitney just wide left. It has been a busy week here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We've got another full one coming your way. We'll talk about that here in just a little while. This is number 8, Katrina Bryan on the serve. And that was right on the line. Holly out to a quick 3-1 lead here in set number 1. Sorry, that's number 6, Caitlin Stoom on the serve. Little tough passes by the Mustangs. That's another Wildcat point. Whitney winds up. Targeting system was a little out of alignment on that first one.
Sometimes that's a little tough for JV to hit from the back. Getting that figured out.
Well, and it's early in the game, too. Got to find your timing a little. Nice first pass. Oh, Rayfield getting former Kim Superintendent Samantha Yoakum, their scorekeeper for the night. She got involved. A lot of fan and audience participation here this evening. 6-1 Wildcat lead here in set number 1. Another nice serve from Stoom. Martinez with a nice hit for the Mustangs. Free ball opportunity here for Holly. They push it over. Rayfield up in the net. Jackson's able to save it. A little double hit there by number 16, Alexandria Smith. She was giggling at it too. That one kind of dribbled off the top of the net. She had it timed right if it weren't for that pesky white stripe.
That's right.
Freshman Elise Comden back to serve. Nice serve from Comden. It's a back set for Smith. Nice save by the back row. Smith doinks it over. Give Alexandria Smith the kill. And that was number 8, Katrina Bryan, with the fantastic, I'm sorry, number 3. That was Carly Collins with that pancake save. I learned that's a real term.
It is a real term. Yep.
It's
That
a
is
term in
correct.
football as well. When you go to block somebody and you knock the defender on his keister and kind of land on top of him,
Yeah.
that's a pancake block. I'd like to see that in volleyball. That would be entertaining.
That would be very entertaining.
That was Maricel Campos,
Oh,
and she gets a Mustang point.
yes, back in my day, let me make myself feel old. Yes, we had to work on pancake drills to try and, get those off the ground.
Had to warm up the griddle, as it were.
Yes.
What a save by Holly. Good call by Martinez of the Mustangs. That one wide left. Mustangs inching their way closer, down 5-7 here in set 1. Again, this is freshman Maricel Campos on the serve. Smith with a nice diving save. She is flying in there. Doesn't quite get that one. Again, Maricel Campos. There we go. We got her name up on screen for you there. We have those prepared for the Kim team, but unfortunately not for the JV squad today. That one out by about a volleyball width. This is going to be now number 11, Lucy Schwab, for the Wildcats. Schwab with a nice serve. Jackson puts it over. Schwab with the athletic save. Comden gonna send it. Doinks on the net. Mustang still in it. Campos able to push it over. That was Heck with some very good network. Heck on the hit. Comden with the diving save. They're gonna go back to Heck in the middle. Change up. Anaí Martinez hits the floor for another Mustang save. Jackson gets to it. That's going to be a save.
Oh,
what
man.
a rally. What a rally. That was a fun one. Let's see if we get any of that on a replay.
That was a good volley.
Back to it here, folks. This is Lucy Schwab on the serve. Oh, credit Schwab with the ace. Wildcats up here. 10-6 in set number 1. And that's enough for Coach Cranston to call a timeout.
Wright Tires is your one-stop shop for fuel and tires in Kim, Colorado. Located on Highway 160, Wright Tires has diesel and unleaded fuel available 24 hours a day. If you need a quick tire fix or a set of new tires, they'll get you what you need. Family owned and operated, they know that when our school and community thrives, we all thrive. Wright Tires is proud to support the Kim Branson Mustangs and this student broadcast.
Big thanks to Wright Tires and Fuel Sales right here in Kim, Colorado. The Shannon family, wonderful supporters of the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Again, we pay all of our broadcasters, students, and leaders as well. And we're able to do that with sponsorship revenue. That was, again, Lucy Schwab with the service error. And that will send sophomore Anaí Martinez back to the line. Nice serve from Martinez. They're going to go Heck in the middle. Heck's able to put it down. Martinez gets there. It's a high one. Avoids that big fan up top. Rayfield winds up On the varsity team, Rayfield is the libero, so she doesn't get a lot of front row time in normals or in the varsity game, so good learning opportunity. Here is number 8, Katrina Bryan on the serve. Nice serve there from Bryan. Bryan with the ace, 3 aces thus far for Holly. Service error that time for Bryan. This is Laurie Whitney back for the Mustangs. She's a sophomore. Powerful serve, lands in bounds. That is the first service ace. First ace of this set for the Mustangs. Whitney with another serve. Nice first pass. Heck with a good hit. Rayfield able to get to it. Martinez sends it over. They're gonna have to chase this one down. Nice hustle, but a couple steps behind it. Sophomore Laurie Whitney again. Nice return, Rayfield, good first pass. Jackson's able to get there, and what a sliding save by Smith. Jackson went for the dunk. She was just a little too much. She was behind the free throw line on that one. Air Jackson.
Right. Air Jackson.
This is Collins Heck back to serve. Campos on the first pass. Free ball now for the Wildcats. Oh, a little miscue. Mustangs staying right in this one. Bristol Jackson on the serve. I think Heck got a hand on it. That'll be a Bristol Jackson ace. And Mustangs find themselves down just by 1. That one out of bounds.
As you would say, a skosh.
Just by a skosh. By the hair of its chinny chin chin. Here's Carly Collins on the serve. Short serve. Campos is able to get there. Comden pushes it over. Back on the Mustang side now. Jackson's going to go to Comden. Nice little hit from the freshman. Heck from the back row, lands in bounds. This is number 3. That was Carly Collins on the serve. They're gonna go Smith in the middle this time. Nice little hit. Martinez. That was a sneaky one. Good reflexes by Holly to keep that alive. Jackson's going to give it to Campos. She winds up a little too much. What should we say? A little too much mustard on the hot dog? I haven't used that one in a while. Number 3, Carly Collins. Nice serve. That's going to be an ace.
You could go really old school and say she had her Wheaties this morning.
Wow, that would be an old reference. Only those of us Gen Xers would get that.
Right.
Gen Z would be like, huh? What's that skippity?
Right.
Campos handles that one well. That's going to be close to out of bounds. Jackson gets up. Air Jackson delivers. Bristol Jackson with the kill. And this is Alora Rayfield on the serve. Well, that's going to be a tough one. Nice hustle by the Wildcats. Heck tries to get to it. They're coming our way with it. Oh, protect the video equipment at all costs, Kendra.
Right.
Way to dive after that one.
I would have, you know, if I can get in there, put me in, coach.
Rayfield to serve again. Short diving serve, give Rayfield the ace. 3 aces in this set by the Mustangs thus far. 15-17 here in set number 1. Another nice little serve from the sophomore. It'll be Smith in the middle. Nice hit. Compost can't react quite quick enough. Smith with the kill. This is Caitlin Stum back to serve. Nice high serve. Whitney on the first pass. Not returnable. Gives Stum the ace. 5 aces thus far. For the Holly Wildcats, Stum again. Nice pass that time, and Jackson maybe needed to keep on her feet instead of try the Air Jackson jumpity jump.
Jumpity jump.
All right, Coach Cranston wanting to call a quick timeout. We'll take a timeout of our own.
Trinidad State College is a great place to go to school because we have a small college community where you will feel like you belong. We have all the advantages of a small residential liberal arts college combined with career-focused programs like nursing, teacher education, cybersecurity, construction trades, and many more. If you choose Trinidad State, you are making a smart decision.
All right, big thanks to Trinidad State College and the rest of our sponsors. Folks, if you're watching along, did you know we're only about 50 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network? And for us, that's a big accomplishment, especially considering we focus on small schools here in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico. If you want to join us and maybe give us a creative way to celebrate those 2,000 subs, shoot us a comment or a message, and we might pick our favorite and try to have a little fun with it. And there we go. That was Elise Comden with a quick little save on the other side. Up there saying Comden was in the net, didn't quite catch the replay. Sometimes it works, sometimes not quite so much. Again, 21-15. Nice underhand serve by Carly. I'm sorry, no, this is number 6, Caitlin Stum. Ace number 2.
I'm an overhand person, but a good person that does underhand is very impressive.
Absolutely, there's a way to still make it effective.
Yes.
Ooh, that one.
Oh.
She went for the speed that time.
Had that gone over, it dropped right below the net.
Here is freshman Elise Comden back to serve. Call that a passing error. I'm not going to, although she is my niece, I'm not going to credit her with the ace that time. My family might jump down my throat for that one. I'll deal with the consequences. Another nice serve. Heck with the return, they're going to go back to her. Oh, Comden not quite able to get there.
Once again, they really want us to try and get involved up here.
Again, this is Smith on the serve. Set point here for the Wildcats. Jackson sends it over. They're going to go back to Heck in the middle. Martinez on the nice first pass. She gets it over, and they're going to say, I think it was Martinez, ended up in the net. Set 1 goes Holly way, 25-17. We'll be back after a short break.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and rewatched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit SaddleRockSolutions.com.
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 SaddleRockSolutions.com for more information.
All right, folks, one of the sponsors that I want to mention to you, don't have their commercial made up yet, is Ogallala Commons. They are a nonprofit based in southeast Colorado, and they are dedicated to community vitality, and that's through economic development and education, as well as sustainable agricultural and homesteading techniques. And they offer a variety and coordinate a variety of workshops and internships for high school students, college-age students, and young adults all along the Ogallala Aquifer region. So if your community just needs a little vitality shot in the arm, maybe you're a young adult and you would like to explore some new career paths, reach out to Ogallala Commons and they might be able to help you take the step you want to take for yourself, for your community. Great folks. Find them on Facebook, find their website, Ogallala Commons. We appreciate your support. All right, folks, you see the schedule up there. It was a busy week. Today's broadcast is going to round it out for the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Today, we will be publishing the broadcast schedule for the next week later on this afternoon or tomorrow afternoon. Here we go, back to this JV contest. This is going to be, let's see who is that, number 3, Carly Collins on the serve. Crystal Jackson pushing that one over. Jackson gets it started with a kill. And that will send Eric Jackson back to the line. Powerful serve, a little too powerful. A little too much muscle in the arm. That's really what it was, just too much power. Here's number 8, Katrina Bryan on the serve. That one finds itself in the net. Holly quickly up 2-1 here in the second set. First set went Holly's way, 25-17. Whitney on the first pass sends it into the Bermuda Triangle. That's what I call that. That little area at the top of the net when the ball hits that is nearly impossible to dig out. Stum on the serve again. Nice pass there from Whitney. Push over by Comden is good. Smith winds up. Campos is able to be there. Nice pass. Jackson sends it over, and that one wide left for a Mustang point. Back within 1. Mustangs down 2-3. This is Alora Rayfield on the serve. That one by Smith just a little out of bounds. Tough first pass, recovering on those Often you got to be in just the right place at just the right time. Rayfield and the Mustangs now with their first lead of the day. That is an ace for the sophomore Alora Rayfield, her second of the contest. Heck with a nice little pass. Schwab sends it over. The Mustangs with a chance here. Campos gonna send it. Free ball now for Holly. Nice pass by Schwab. Nice set rather. I'm gonna go to Campos up top. Schwab able to get a hand on it, keep it alive. Oh, that's gonna fall in the Mustang nets. Elise Comden back now. Kendra, I'm gonna let you call it a little bit. I'm
sure.
trying to figure a few things out.
Sure. She serves, gets it right over. Oh, Martinez tried to get it. Number 11 is back to serve for Holly. I don't have her name. Oh, just a hair outside where Elise could reach it. Oh. Nice. Oh, Bristol tried to get there. Third serve for number 11. Oh, Campos tried to get there, not quite. And timeout, I think called by Coach Branson.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
All right, joining you back here, folks.
Number 11 is on a roll.
This is Lucy Schwab. Nice serve by Schwab. That's an untouched ace. About a volleyball width inside the boundary line. Visiting Wildcats up 9-6. Campos with a nice little hit. Schwab was running back. Got her hands up, was looking at her coach. Was it going out? And coach said no, it was probably going to go in, so made that right decision. That one's a tricky one, trying to move your feet back fast enough to get into position. Maricel Campos on the serve. Schwab pushes it over. Nice first pass by Rayfield. Whitney on the hit. Finds the zone. Laurie Whitney with a big hit to bring her team within one. First kill of the contest for Laurie Whitney. Oh, Campos shanks that one. Holly back up by 2, 10-8. All right, I'm gonna hand the microphone over to Miss Kendra Doherty as Katrina Bryan steps to the service line.
Nice recovery by Martinez. Nice dig by Compost. Mustangs get it back over the net. Nice dig. Oh, Mustangs can't quite get it there. Yeah, those are tricky to get out from under the net when they hit just right. Now Brian's back to serve. Oh, Compost was almost there.
That was a nice quick hustle play by Lucy Schwab of the Bobcats. This will be sophomore Anaí Martinez back behind the line. 3-point deficit for the Mustangs here in set number 2. Nice serve from the sophomore, about 3 feet too long though. A little too much jalapeno in the salsa. This is Collins Heck on the serve.
I mean, I guess
Jackson with a move there. It's going to be Heck from the back row. That one wide left. Mustang still very much in it.
Jalapeno on the salsa. Got to try and use that in one of the Des Moines broadcasts. That's great.
Laurie Whitney on it. Schwab with the nice save. Oh, back row hit just a little mistimed by number 8, Katrina Bryan. Laurie Whitney back to serve one more time. And that will be an ace.
Nice.
For Whitney. 1 point differential here in set number 2. Whitney with a dribbler. Gets it over the net. Back to it live now. Oh, a little miscommunication by the Mustangs. We were tied at a baker's dozen. That's going to give Holly a 1 point edge, and here comes Carly Collins on the serve. Another miscue on the back row of the Mustangs. But you know, sometimes you make those little mistakes, that's how you learn. And that's how you improve. That's called a silver lining is what you're looking for
This
there.
is true.
That is an
Yes.
ace for Carly Collins, her second of the contest. Two in a row for Collins.
Look out.
And Coach Kathy Cranston calls a quick timeout. We'll take a timeout of our own right here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Keep your car maintained and in good health at JM Tire. Come in for an oil change and let us swap out your winter tires and get ahead of the crowd and service your AC before the weather turns warm. Need more than a tune-up? We are a full-service auto mechanic that can take care of the toughest jobs with honest hands. JM Tire is located in Trinidad, Walsenburg, and Raton, so we're always nearby if you need us. And if you happen to have some bad luck, JM Tire offers 24/7 towing at all our locations. Drop by or schedule an appointment at JM Tire today.
Welcome back, folks. You'll see that reminder at the top of your screen. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Saddle Rock Sports YouTube channel. It'll be the most fun thing you do all day today, I
Exactly.
promise. Your wildest dreams will come true. Can't guarantee that you'll win the lottery, but you will be able to watch a lot of fun stuff on the
That's
Saddle
it.
Rock Sports Network. Collins, another nice serve.
Wow.
She is the ace factory.
She is.
We were tied at 13. This will be the fifth consecutive serve for Collins. Four aces in this possession.
Man.
Is that what you would call that, a possession? In football, it's a drive. You know, it's this
Possession works.
stand, this streak.
The streak. There you go, streak.
Rayfield got to it, and Jackson sent it over. Now it's going to be Smith. Winds up, but misconnects there. So now Bristol Jackson, down by 5, is where the Mustangs find themselves here in set number 2. Nice serve from Jackson to the back row. Heck gets a hand on it. Probably would have landed inbounds, as Heck was right at the free throw line. And that's an ace for Bristol Jackson. Her second of the contest. And she shanks that one wide right. And I did learn, as I watched on YouTube, that is a volleyball term, a shank.
Yes, it is.
Not just something you do behind bars with a homemade knife. Anyway, back to it. I don't know what I'm talking about here, folks. Condon's able to put that one over. Here, Holly with the chance. Nice hit from number 8, Katrina Bryan. Give her the kill.
Yeah, that was nice.
Holly pulling away here. Caitlin Stum on the serve again with that wicked little underhand. Rayfield's able to redirect it, but not quite enough. After this one, folks, we will have the varsity contest after a 15-minute warm-up break. That will be on its own stream on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Bristol Jackson able to get up for her second kill of the contest. We might have to celebrate 2,000 subscribers by buying some seat cushions here. And a rotation error on the Mustangs. And this is going to go back now to Stum to serve again. Wait, why would it have been her? They should have rotated. I don't know. I get confused. I'm easily confused, folks. Alora Rayfield is back to serve now for the Mustangs. Nice serve from the sophomore. Heck with the first touch. Schwab sends it. Smith puts it over. Comden now. Smith with a nice hit, dribbles over the net, brings us to match point here in the JV contest. Yeah, good effort by both squads in this one. And Alexandria Smith not quite able to find the top side of the net that time. Freshman Elise Comden back to serve for the Lady Mustang JV squad. She gets that one in play. Nice first pass. They're going over to Heck. She dinkerinkers it over it. And that is the final point of the match. 2 sets to none. Both scores were exactly 25-17. If I were to look at a particular player of the game, just looking at the simple stats, I would give it to number 3, Carly Collins. She had some fantastic serves in the second set when they were tied 13-13. She stepped up and really consistently put the game out of reach of the Mustangs. So she'd be my player of the game. Kendra, any other thoughts about this JV performance?
Not really. I mean, JV is just, sometimes it's kind of a learning curve coming off from junior high. Even if you're a sophomore, you know, you're still trying to figure out some things, and, you know, the coach wants you to do this, and so, you know, you're working yourself up to varsity. But I was very impressed with both JV teams, and looking forward to this varsity match.
It should be a lot of fun. All right, folks, they've put 15 minutes on the clock. They might take a little longer break than that. We will have all the action for you right back here on the Saddle Rock Sports